introduce it, that would be good.
Good afternoon, welcome to this IEMD. I'm Liam Olive, Democratic and Electoral Services Specialist. Joining me today to make the decision will be Imogen Shepherd-Dubey, Executive Member for Finance and Governance, and the officer who will present the report will be Andrew Moulton, Service Director for Governance. So if I hand over to Andrew to present the report.
Okay, thank you, Liam. So just very briefly then, so the recommendation on the report is to approve the consultation response to the government. And just to say a little bit in terms of background, so the current legislation requires councillors to attend public meetings in person. Back in October this year, the government indicated its intention to legislate to give local authorities the flexibility to decide for themselves whether to allow councillors to attend formal meetings remotely. And also the government asked councils to consider the merits or otherwise of proxy voting. So the government launched that consultation. The purpose of today's meeting is to agree the formal council response to that consultation. There's 13 questions that the government are asking, and the draft responses or proposed responses are in Appendix 1 to the report. What I would say is that it's important to realise that this is just a consultation response to government. I'm sure once government have received various responses from local authorities and individuals, they'll come back with the clear policy and changes in legislation, and then it will be for the council to decide for itself exactly what it wants to do around remote meetings and proxy voting. What I would say, though, for the purposes of this report, there's been wide consultation with all the political groups, and their views and comments are contained within the main body of the report. I don't think there's anything more that I need to say about the covering report itself, but happy to take any questions.
I was quite pleased to see that, because we consulted with Labour and Conservatives as well, that their responses were pretty much in line with what the Liberal Democrats said as well. So all three political parties on this council are largely consistently in agreement with how this should go. I do believe certainly in the 21st century the world has moved on, and this is something that we should be allowing and considering for this council. But I think everybody agrees it is preferable that we all come together and meet, and only in exceptional circumstances, such as when somebody is ill or just not able to get here for whatever reason, then that would be a reason to attend remotely. And I think we're all pretty much in agreement with that. The feelings around proxy voting were largely consistent in that it's felt that councillors should listen to the discussion and the debate, and voting by proxy doesn't allow for that. So I think everybody was pretty much in agreement with that viewpoint. But of course, this is only a consultation, so we've got to wait and see what the government allows us to do, essentially. So yeah, I mean, looking at the questions, the pertinent ones, members should only be allowed to attend council meetings remotely in exceptional circumstances, such as those who are medically or physically unable to attend or for reasons of local or national emergencies. Other exceptions, you anticipate you may personally. So from time to time being the response, but it's definitely preferred that people attend in person if they can. But giving councils the flexibility to allow people to attend remotely would be greatly appreciated. I'm sort of reading through the questions. Yeah. It's considered to be a positive modernising measure. Yep. Increased diversity of people willing to stand. Be a benefit to local members. But yes, proxy voting, pretty much everybody said no, just about everybody. But if it was to be allowed, physical medical conditions, caring responsibilities, parental leave or other responsibilities were considered. But apart from that, I'm happy with this response. I can't think of anything else we could say about it, really.
Great. So there's no more questions. I'm happy to sign the decision sheet.
Yeah, when is this going back?
It will go back shortly after this meeting. The actual deadline is the 19th of December for responses, but we'll make sure we get that.
Yeah,
This back.
I'm aware that the same question has gone to town and parish councils as well.
Yes, I suspect, as I said in my introduction, a lot of local authorities will respond. A lot of individual councillors might respond. Members of the public might respond. So I know the government are looking for as wider number of responses as they can get. And as I say, I suspect at some point in 2025, the government will seek to legislate on the back of the consultation responses that they get.
Great. So just sign there and just write your name.
I'm not going to get my name in the whole of this box. It is there.
Let's sign it as well, and then if you got a pen, you just sign and just print your name as well. Thank you very much. So since the decision sheet has been signed, the decision is made. There is a 5-day call-in period for IMDs, but once that has expired, the decision is made official. That concludes the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.